So, alright, should we be someone with some charisma?
Yeah, that's
right.
And me.
Not me. So we shouldn't be on the same team.
I guess not if we're going around asking.
No, it'd be good to have someone with good charisma in the hand. Good.
Alright, left side table, right side table.
Very well.
What's the table?
The table that we're sitting and eating our breakfast at, you idiots.
I had picture in my head that it's round. But
So Brandine, Pennon and Spark on one team, and Jace, Finian and Davree on the other.
That is
Are you a racist, sir?
Or Father Apajambuka
He's
does it for you.
He's a rangist.
Of course, Apajambuka.
Alright, let's do it.
By the way, if Davree is too difficult for you guys, you can always call me Father Davree Apajambuka. Or just Apajambuka, that's fine. So,
I'm just gonna call you Abu.
Can we just call you Father?
Father!
You take offense if I call you a dwarf.
yes, because I'm a gnome. He might take offense too.
What's
Why didn't you ask me before you started calling me anything but what I am?
Because he's a nice person. He's dressed nice and he just, has a general aura of...
Just because I have confidence in my body.
He says as he reveals his chest and the magical
Put your clothes back on, Finian. I've got time for this.
Should I just put him to sleep before we start?
Well, yeah.
Good luck.
So which part of town are you gonna investigate?
Is there a nice part of town?
Yeah, there is.
No.
Again.
No,
sorry.
Yeah,
I think the brothel maybe where I'm staying would be a good place to start.
Well, has there been any...
I just imagine that would be a good place.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Cool. But I didn't know, just to remind you.
Well, then neither did
That'd
I.
be good.
I felt dizzy.
Yes, I mean, someone should probably go there. And Vagrant Square sounds like a place that might have drug things. Also, it literally says poor district. So, like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So how about we go to the Port District and you guys go to Vagrant Square?
That's the same place.
Oh, well then.
We'll go to the brothel, and you guys can go to the Vagrant Square Poor District.
I mean,
well, it's just because he's already a person there.
Staying there, so they
we could also visit the brothel. That's
alright, fine.
Okay.
We will go to Vagrant Square.
Doesn't matter. Don't listen to me.
You guys go to the brothel, we'll go to the Port District.
Right.
Yeah, good.
Go team.
Go team.
Break.
This
okay.
thing. We put our hands in the middle of the table and lift. No,
I get up and leave.
I cry a little bit.
I jump down and leave.
And you cry a lot.
Okay, will each team leader roll an initiative also so we can see which team acts first? The one with the charisma, I guess.
Good, that's you.
Is it? Oh shit.
Do we plus anything?
Yeah, you.
Your initiative.
Yeah, you win.
20, yeah.
Okay, and you went to
The brothel.
the brothel. Yes. Okay, and you come there. It's early in the day, so there aren't a lot of clients or even, let's say, mistresses at the place. But you do see the owner of the establishment, Madame Aniala.
Yeah, wink at her.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Madam.
She nods gracefully back.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna whisper to her. You're the read here because I don't
I'll take
know who any of these people are.
Alright. What was her name?
Madam.
Aniala.
Any
And you also hear one of the workers at the place like, "Hey, Pennon."
I'll just while he's talking, I'll just sort of take a little walk around.
Yes, peruse the place.
Yes, I shall peruse.
I'll stand menacing.
I greet. Hi, Annie.
Madam Aniala, please.
Oh,
It's one of those fancy brothels.
Again, it's called the Velvet Luster. Of course, it's fancy.
of course it's fancy.
Velvet Luster.
Nej. Which actually exists in Doraken.
Why wouldn't it?
You should know. You know the owner.
What's the drug called again? Looking for?
Lam.
Oh.
BLAM.
I was just wondering, you have a lot of people coming in and out of this place.
Yes.
I wonder if you've heard anything of something that might rhyme with spam.
Ham?
You're not here.
No. As I'm walking, ham.
Again, she leans a bit closer, and as you do notice like the two fangs she has that pokes a little bit out. Yeah, because she's a vampire. For those of you don't recall that.
It seems like
And she's
That's a lot of vampires around here.
yeah. Actually, I own those 3, so far you know.
There are at least 3.
And she says, "What are you implying?"
I was just wondering whether or not you have clients here who are users of the drug Blam.
Is this the first time we've ever heard of Lamb?
No, but that is confidential information. I can't give out such.
Oh, I meant actually, I was out of character there.
No.
Right.
But again, she says that is confidential. That is between the clients and the workers here at this place.
Yes, I'm sure there's.
Turn on that.
Alright.
Oh, let me find the stats for a vampire then.
Alright, excuse me for a second. I'll go back.
Can I see anything out of the ordinary for a brothel?
But again, it is a slightly fancy place. Again, it's a seedy place to sleep, as Pannon probably could tell you, but it is between the middle to high end clientele that are visiting this place. But again, there aren't that many because it's early in the day.
Yeah.
So again, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, but like,
Excuse me.
do we know what the effect? Like, how do you take Lamb? Do you like eat it or inject?
Shove it
Do you know this?
Shove it up your.
Weed and
That's my-
I was about to ask for streetwise, but I don't think that's a skill.
That's what I'm saying.
So medicine.
Ooh, I'm all about that fang.
6.
11.
That's going to give me a broad point. 22.
You know that it is a powder that you snort through your nostril.
Vial of blue powder I have on me. Enchantment.
Yeah. Try to ingest it and let's see what
I
happens.
might have some Blam on me. I'm not entirely sure.
It was
Actually, you are entirely sure that it's not Blam.
Okay, Blam, I just figure that out. Whisper into my ear.
the wall.
Yeah, your conscience.
At the back of my mind, something tells me it's not.
It's the god.
You're such a help, Padden. Thank you. Thanks for that. Alright, well, Madam and Yana, thank you for your time. Sorry for the disturbance. Come on.
No, please come again.
I'm to the closest
Come
room.
again.
The closest room? Yes, you do so. You walk into a door, grab the handle, open it, and walk into a broom closet.
Then I walks into the next room.
God, yeah.
Let's see. You grab the handle. It's locked.
How flimsy is the
Guardian.
And then you hear a muffled voice from inside saying, "I still have 20 minutes."
No.
Oh, God, no.
God.
Does
Okay, so-
the voice sound like they're on something?
on a lady.
Not onto something.
Roll a
but
perception
like they're
check.
on something.
Once
20.
No, not at all. He does sound as if he's in pain, but in a delightful way.
am I standing outside? Have I gotten outside?
You are about to
Right,
exit.
because it's sort of. Where the fuck is Spark?
You turn your head and you see him just
right.
like standing.
I should have looked before I asked.
It's like that one line.
Spark,
You're gonna
please. We're not. I mean, this clearly isn't here that they would take the drugs. I don't think so.
Okay. It's easy to convince the usual.
Okay, while you decide where your next target is, let's go to team 2 and see what happens in the Vagrant Square.
Woo! Number 2.
Roll an investigation check.
Who was good at investigation?
I got 1.
Crap.
I've got, I don't know,
Intelligence is not my forte.
0.
Well, alright then!
Go team.
Why don't you all just do it?
12.
Why don't you all just do it? Can't they all do it?
Again, you find a seedy character sitting in the corner of a dark alley. Like,
I see
and he's hooded and like almost in a fetal position, like cradles himself while he's what's the word? Moving back and forth.
Rocking.
Rocking. That.
So we every night.
Alright.
Down to the beach and...
Just a second, I'm just looking up a spell.
Oh shit!
Fireball!
No.
It's always.
So,
How sick is he looking?
What?
How sick is he looking?
He's clearly on something that his body can't quite handle.
Maybe it's flat.
You also, as you walk closer, you notice that he's actually a halfling.
Oh, cool.
And he has this like malnourished, almost like he has been starving for weeks on end. These cheeks just goes right into these black holes almost.
Yep.
His pupils small.
I was going to say I kneel down next to him, but that seems like over. Can't see this.
Actually, it would make sense seeing as he's a halfling.
Yeah. I kneel down, I pull out of my pack some food and some drink, or a little bit of water, and give it to him. And
he grabs it and just like wolfs it down. Like, but again, if there's any wrapper on the food, he doesn't tear it off. Like just
Nej, med vakuumpakke.
Nej, alt det vakuum. Bare sådan en eksplosion i hans mund.
makes a hat out of the foil.
Because now the government can.
Oh, would a drug be considered a poison?
At this stage, yeah.
Okay. I grab onto. I have another whole symbol around my neck.
Yeah.
I grab onto it, place my hand on the side of his face, and
he tries to swat it away. Doesn't.
What's called a blue light pulses from inside the whole symbol out through my arm, and I neutralize the poison with my lay on hands.
Why did you do that? I was flying high, man.
We came here to help you, my friend. What are you on?
What's to you? You got some?
What are you on, my friend?
Crazy shit, man. It's awesome.
It wouldn't happen to be Vlad.
And again, you see his eyes like almost pop out of his head as you say that. Like, you know it? It's great, right?
Sure.
We're looking for a supplier of it.
Where do you usually get
You do? I've been waiting for like 2 days now. I can't bear it anymore, man.
Where do you usually get yours?
Signals to you to get closer, like,
Yeah.
They're this guy, right? People call him Anvil. You know, like the forge thing. He comes here around once a week. Real great.
When was he last here?
About 5 days ago.
Okay. What does he look? What does this anvil look like?
Let me roll to see what it looks like. He tells you that he is a human.
Mm.
Has this patched beard, almost as if he's suffering from some sort of disease, something like that. And also he's a bit of a sleazy fellow.
Really? Drug dealer's a sleazy fellow.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
I
have
know. But also is dressed rather fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And is clearly from around town.
So sleazy in the fancy way. Or fancy in the sleazy way.
Slancy.
Sleazy.
Jace, do you have any questions?
How you holding up, buddy?
And again, he gives this look of like utter disdain towards you, just like, what? How do you think?
Go ahead.
Alpha says and just like walks from one shoulder over to the other.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion.
Yes.
Get sleep.
And I would like to make a move.
Before you do that, roll a medicine check, actually.
What's your medicine?
It's good.
5.
Not enough.
Can I also roll medicine
Yeah.
check?
Certainly.
18.
You know that this substance
Mm-hmm.
is so powerful and so mind altering that if somebody casts an illusion towards a person still high on Vlam,
Yeah.
they will do so with advantage.
Oh.
So I get advantage. Oh, goody. So basically, I'm going to like make a movement, and then I'm going to cast the illusion that I just threw a bag of blue powder.
It's a kind of white, but has these small specks of grain that is like different colors.
Yes, a bag of exactly what you just described.
Yes.
Rainbow powder.
Just take out a bag of flour.
Jace,
Yeah.
the wall says if you do that, you get advantage. I don't know what it means, but it happens.
You know that it's quite effective.
Yeah.
Right. You can hear the wall.
You'll get advantage, I don't know what that means.
Oh, wait.
Just do it, man.
It's not, I mean, there's not a roll.
That's no roll.
Sorry, there's no roll.
It might just be more.
You get advantage.
Again, I guess I have a save against it or something like that.
Yeah, that would be spell save 14.
Give it an intelligence check, try.
He fails.
Okay.
So you just see that he gets up and like moves like almost spider-like, and tries to grab it, and his hand just goes through the illusion, but he still continues to try to grab the thing.
I move the hell out of the way
No.
because it's hilarious.
That was very nice.
Yes.
I'm getting the feeling that my group mates aren't very nice.
I mean, you're the one who took away his high. I mean,
You really chose the wrong group. This group's much better.
destroy the organics, exterminate them.
I can't believe the warlock isn't very nice.
Come on.
That's classism, man.
Let's just say I've learned a lot about other people from these guys, and not all of it has been very nice. Some of it's been nice. Aww.
What have I done?
Can I do a
One
medicine
nice
check to see if there's anything I can do for him?
No, I'm been nice.
Again, you have
Euthanasia.
guys. You believe that you have done your part at this point. Otherwise, you will probably need to apprehend him in some fashion. You do know that the church probably will provide some service towards a lost sheep.
I give him some more food and some more drink, and then tell him you can find the help you need at the local church of Philaika.
Thank you so much. And you can see that your words resonate with a part of him that hasn't really been corrupted by his drug abuse yet.
Yet.
Paladin, bitches.
It will happen.
You're kind of a nice person. This is weird.
Back to group one.
Okay, well that was a complete and utter fucking bust.
Yeah.
Okay, two ideas. One, the town guard, because they probably have been dealing with this problem anyway. They might have some leads. Or go to the Bard's College, because the musicians there are all about drugs. I assume. They're bards.
That's classic.
Alright.
Remember, don't use drugs except steroids. In which case,
Those are my
use
two
lots of
ideas. You could also go to the Arcaneum place, the library.
Let's just go to the Bard's College, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Not the town guard, because I thought that was a better one of the two.
Let's do that then.
Knew a lot about drug before. Do you know how it's made?
Do I know how it's made?
In a sense, it's pretty cheap to produce the material, but it requires quite a what's the word? Well-equipped laboratory in some sense. Also, from what you have heard again from the intel that Fenian have been provided with and so forth, you don't think that the drug is produced here in town. It's smuggled in,
Right.
and it's probably someplace from the Draconian Empire.
Now, if we could take out the main supplies of this drug, we could start producing it ourselves and make some actual money. Sorry, I didn't say that. So what I think we should do is really talk to the town guard.
Or find the transport hub of the...
Well, actually, that's also not a really good idea.
and cut off the supply.
But we have no idea where. Is there a transport? There's a market.
Yeah, there's a market, but
Would they sell it on the market?
But you're pretty sure that the guards also are responsible for what is imported into town.
Yes.
Just corrupt.
Could be corruption among the guards. I don't know.
No, I mean, maybe we should hear what the other people
Is
found out.
Vlam is it a new drug?
It's a pretty recent drug. Again, they've been struggling with it in 2 weeks at this point.
But then I did know some. So like, how had I heard about it?
You're pretty sure that it is. Again, it's an improved version of other older drugs that.
Okay.
Just amped.
Yeah, exactly. Probably the reason why it's released in this quantity at this point is because it's so highly addictive. So they're just trying to spread out their market.
Alright, okay then. We head towards
The Black Gauntlet Company.
Oh right, yeah, that's right. The city guards are mercenaries. That's true.
Yes.
If you remember that.
Let me see. You enter the place, and you see this huge, bald, grey-skinned humanoid, almost black tattoos covering his arms and his face, and he's sitting in a chair, leaned back, and both feet up on a table.
Would you say that he's dressed in a fancy but sleazy way?
I'm pretty sure this is a Goliath.
Yeah, you would know it is a Goliath because you're a dwarf.
I'll take the lead. Greetings, sir. We're members of the sellsword group, the Hounds of War, and we are here sort of investigating the drug commonly known as Plan.
Oh, so you're the guys that they've been hired? Very well.
Aye.
Yes. Again, you see he puts down a large parchment, like slams it down on the table and finds a quill and starts to scribble. And because you're pretty intelligent, again, even Spark would know at this point, you're pretty sure that he's just scribbling something down. He's not writing anything.
Well.
Yes.
Okay. So we were just wondering if you had any leads on the drug that we could maybe take advantage of to sort of further our own job.
Well, we're pretty sure at this point that it is smuggled in alongside other goods. We're not quite sure at this point how or by whom. Furthermore, we're pretty sure that they have picked our town because of the festival in place, Winter's Brace.
People here, yes.
That makes sense.
So, my guess, again, we have been trying to talk with some of the traders, but we believe it's a local at this point.
So, is there anywhere you could point us in any direction of anyone who might know more?
Well,
Any users that know users of the drug? I assume they've already been questioned, though.
He informs you that yes, they have been talking, but they haven't really met a wall of silence because they are the guards, so nobody wants to talk to them. But you hear there's this company in town called Vetla Inc., which is this merchant guild that is located in various parts of the world.
Okay.
Or rather in Triumph World, which is the known world. You're also been told that normally only members are allowed inside, because that the leader of this company, this particular company, has a weird, almost inhospitable affair with all people that is not part of his company.
Oh.
But the Goliath tells you that he can provide you the necessary paper to gain access if you want to do it through proper channels.
Yeah, because when you were talking, I was like, okay, I can disguise myself as other people.
Well, I mean, if you have the ability to create paperwork that would allow you further, why haven't you guys done that yet? Is there something holding you back, or?
But we have asked the people there.
Okay, and there was no one willing to talk to you.
Yeah, people were willing to talk, but it didn't really provide any useful intel.
Just 1 second, please. And I go over to Penna. We need to put the drum going.
Can't hear what you're saying. Make this very difficult for me.
I'm sorry. I'm saying I'm safe with it. We have to put the charm on this guy. You have to charm him. I do that now because he's being obstinate and difficult. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Mr. Goliath, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Kainuk-sin.
Alex.
Kainuk-sin.
I mean, that's Kainuk-sin.
K-A-I.
K-A-I. Nook.
With a Q.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Sin. Alright, fine. My colleague here would like to ask you a few questions.
Also, I'm glad that you provide this service for the town. I think people really appreciate it.
We do welcome.
Yeah, I'd imagine
Yes.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, and we'll see you around. And I sort of say, yeah, let's go.
Again, as you leave, you just hear like this.
What is your alignment?
None of your beeswax.
Are you evil?
As you leave, you hear like this audible whisper, almost as if he's just saying so loud that he doesn't really care if you hear it or not. Just like fucking tosses.
Okay. Well, let's leave.
Oh no, as if he cared.
Should we?
Yes, back to team
regroup?
2.
Should we regroup?
Oh yeah.
And,
Well, okay. Now, when we get outside, I will take forth Silverwing, and I will say to it. First, I'll say, "Oh yeah, okay, jeez. Fly to Finian the monk. He's a wood elf. Yeah, and then I have 25 words.
Yes.
Let us.
Brothel and that's a word. Oh shit, that's a oh fuck. Oh god, oh no.
Wait, let me start over. Wait, are you still continuing? Wait, okay. Brothel and shit.
Brothel and
City Watch?
City Watch. A bust meets us at
Hotel.
the
Cross then.
airship
Station. Okay.
please and thank you.
Ramblin' out.
Ouch. I mean that's less.
I mean, that was like 20.
Now, how do I turn this thing?
I've forgotten how many. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Again, it takes off like.
God,
Yes.
I hate that fucking spell.
Anything you're doing in, let's say, a quarter?
I guess we would like to search the Bard School.
Yes.
School.
The Concerto College.
Yes,
Yeah.
that place. Because it's right next to the Vagrant Square.
Oh, cool.
So we don't have to walk a long way. It's amazing.
Because musicians are poor.
As always, the intro and outro music were by Szesztay, whereas the other pieces were by Kevin MacLeod. Links can be found in the description below. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and we hope to see you again next time in Doraken.